nigga.
What? Didn't you sell one CD for like $2.99 or something?
No, nigga, they were all for free. You know how I go. Nigga, got to pay and shit.
I know I bought a couple singles when I shouldn't have. Because I should have just gave you the money.
Yeah, it's cool. It's whatever.
I think I did give like a dub instead of buying the album.
You probably didn't. You know what you probably said? Remember them 350s?
No, like, I only made 5.
I said what I was. Look at me, but I lied to you. All right.
Warning, the contents of this podcast are informational in nature, and neither Chaim, nor Kel, nor I, nor Random Realness is engaged in the provision of legal, tax, or any other advice. You should seek your own advice from professional advisors, including lawyers and accountants, regarding the legal, tax, and financial implications of any financial decision you contemplate. Additionally, the information shared on this podcast is not intended to be a substitution for diagnosis, treatment, or informed professional advice. You should not take any action or avoid taking any action without consulting with a qualified mental health professional.
Welcome to the show, Random Realness, episode 80 motherfucking wine.
Yeah.
89. 89. Who we got off top?
Mark Andrews?
James Jones? Fucking nigga's not even in the league anymore.
89, yeah.
That's a tough one. 89. Was Amari Cooper 89 when he was with us? He might have been. I think he might have been.
Man, that's such a hard number because you don't know if it's a D lineman nor a receiver.
Bro, punch me in the face. Steve Smith.
Was he 89?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nigga, there's a bunch of good 80 wide receivers that were 89, nigga.
Damn.
There was a wave where 88, 89, 81s were it. 84, you know, like the 80s were popping in the generation. Anyways,
thinking of some dude off the Eagles named Fry or something. What's his name?
He said, Matt Fryermuth, tight end, Wisconsin. What the fuck? Anyways, episode 89.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Chaim. Here with my motherfucking co-host, J. White. How you been?
I've been good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Getting to it?
Yeah,
I heard you had a little ice cream party for a pick six party.
Pick six, yeah. Some flag football team, one of the players got a pick six. Pretty much first or second play. The coach just rolled it out. He's like, hey,
anybody does it.
Anybody do pick six, we call it Blue Cow. We're going to Blue Cow, which is a little froyo. And literally the second play of the game, pick six. And the kids are like, we're getting froyo.
Turn up.
And I'm like, yeah, but if we don't win this game, like, you know, like we still got a lot of game left. Like,
fuck the froyo.
It ain't gonna taste good if we lost. But they ended up winning 30-18. So
okay, and y'all weren't even supposed to be keeping score, huh?
No, they keep scoring.
Shut up, nigga.
Yeah, Friday Night Flag. They don't play. It's they keep from kinder at the beginning. If I
don't see your son on a new Netflix special where it's flag football all across America, nigga, they ain't really doing it.
Well.
I'm just joking. I've been to the games. I've seen them. They be doing it.
Oh, yeah.
And this was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So I can imagine.
And the older they get, the later they play.
Yeah, okay.
So we really will be playing in Friday night.
In the lights.
Yeah.
That'll be fire.
Yeah.
That used to be fun. Remember when we played flag? City League flag?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be dope playing in the nighttime with the lights on.
City League flag was fire.
It was tough.
Yeah.
We need to get back to it.
R.I.P. to COVID. Shit.
You know, this nigga killed everything. Killed everything. Speaking of R.I.P., which, by the way, I've been good before we get off in this deep shit. I know you meant to ask, but it's all right. I've been good. Just been working. Nigga been going through. You see, nigga ain't got a haircut and motherfucking ain't shaved in a motherfucking eternity.
Okay, I gave my nephew my haircut because we were going out of town.
Okay.
Then it was Labor Day. So my barber wasn't there. And then that's 2, that's 4 weeks straight. No.
Yeah, back to back. What do you get, every 2 weeks?
Yeah, every 2 weeks. So that would have been 6, right? Because I had 2 weeks where I missed. Or like I had 2 weeks going to my haircut.
Supposed to get your haircut and then didn't get the haircut. Yep. And another 2 weeks.
Labor Day, yep. And then...
Now it's been 2 weeks or more.
Yeah. This Friday.
Yeah, nigga, I'm probably around the same range, maybe a little longer.
It's wild.
Yeah.
People clutching their purse around me and shit. I'm like, it's still me.
Listen, no, you're going through it again. We can tell.
What's up? Like, shit, I'm not dangerous. But yeah.
He said, I promise you. He's not that.
I give a haircut on Monday. Like, what's up? Where you been?
You
on PTO?
You been out of town, man? How's the kids? He said, I've been here. We have this new janitor. He kind of looks like you.
Maybe he works on the 3rd floor. I don't know. It's weird.
Been breaking into your office. I don't know how he's getting in, but nobody's getting him out. So.
Oh, fuck.
But speaking of RIP, I don't even know where to start. Rich homie Quan.
Yeah.
Randomly, nigga. I thought it was, I could never trust the internet until I see about 25 niggas said something about it.
Yeah. And I was going, oh my gosh, who killed Rich homie Quan?
You know what the fucked up thing is? I instantly was like, no, if it's real, there's going to be footage of it. And that's so fucked up to think.
Yeah.
And it's even more fucked up because like I don't know if you heard, but there was like a voicemail or a voice audio recording that came out to the 911 dispatch.
My brother was telling me about it today. Please, like, explain it because I want to hear the way he explained it to me and the way you.
So long story short, it's his baby. His girlfriend. I don't know if it's his baby mom, but whatever. His significant other is the one who found him, right? Mm-hmm. So she calls and is just like, like, obviously panicking. Imagine you found your loved one not breathing. Mm-hmm. And she's just like, hey, my boyfriend, he's been sleeping on the couch, and like, I went to take the kids to school earlier, and like, I put a blanket on him, and I thought, like, I got home from taking the kids, and he's not breathing. Like, he hasn't moved, he didn't wake up, he's not breathing. And she's like, okay, like, and this shit pissed me off. Why do dispatchers just make me mad? Like, they feel like the logic for them just goes out the window. The lady tells, oh, is he on the couch? Okay, can you I need you to put him on the ground. It's like, you're asking a female to literally, and not know like funny shit, but dead weight. Like, if I'm asleep, that's dead weight. You know what I'm saying? You're asking a female to carry dead weight off of a couch without injuring him, without, like, you don't know what's wrong with him, whatever the case may be. Anyway. And she's like, put him on the ground. Like, she's like confused, like, what the, like, he's not breathing, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. And they like kind of do this back and forth. And she's like, he's not breathing. Like, I don't know. Okay, ma'am, like, just stay calm. We'll have people on the way and blah, blah, blah. But it's just fucked up. Like, we're so desensitized, like, and it's wild to think like this, but kids that grow up in like poverty stricken, like where niggas get shot on the daily, how they're desensitized to niggas getting shot. Like, they don't cry when their friend dies, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how all of America is with this kind of shit. Like, somebody could get shot and niggas want to see the video, or there's niggas post a video to get famous. And it's kind of like I just said, like, low-key was expecting, like, oh, there'll be a video of it, you know, not even knowing how the nigga died.
Yeah.
But that, it's like, damn, we're so desensitized to people dying and not giving a fuck about their loved ones' feelings or what their family's going through. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, post and share this shit because I'm trying to go be famous for a day.
Yeah.
Nigga, we don't know you. We know your hashtag, your fucking at. That's it. We don't know you, nigga. We never will meet you. Stop doing that shit.
Yeah.
But it's wild. And it's just crazy because after reading up on it, it sounds like, and I don't know because I don't think the autopsy's come out yet, but it sounds like he took a bad pill and just didn't wake up.
So the article that I had read, like originally, was like they found him unconscious, foaming from the mouth on the ground. So then when I go and I see my brother and he's telling me about this 911 tape and all this stuff, I'm like, what? That's not this whatever article. I don't know if the article was written and it was like so quick because it was like within the first hour.
I want to be the first one to post about it.
Yeah, and so he's telling me that. Now you're telling me this, and like you're saying they tell them to move him on the floor. So now I'm thinking, oh, maybe somehow she got him to the floor.
And that fucked him up more?
No, not fucked him up more, but the person that read the story was maybe talked to the police officer or the EMT that came in, and they're like, he's unconscious on the floor, foaming from the mouth, which would be what they would see right. before you see the 911 tape to the
step, right?
Yeah,
the
so
step of how he got to the floor.
Yeah, so that's the only thing that would to make sense. Rich Homie Quan for me, like when I had went through my trials and tribulations. And I came out on the other side, right? I when I got sober, I had so much music that was associated to like when I was drinking or smoking or whatever.
Not sober. Right?
Yeah, raving, whatever, doing that kind of stuff. Okay, so I had all this type of music that was like associate, like, so if you hear it in an addiction, like sometimes if you're around places that you were before, or you hear music, it can trigger you to potentially want to use or go back out and drink or whatever. So when I first got out of my trials and tribulations, I fucking was listening only to like the radio.
Okay.
Right? Cause I was like, just wasn't trying to be triggered by any hip hop music that I'd ever heard. Right. And so that got boring pretty quick. Like, like it was tolerable, but then like, my next transition was to, hip hop that I've never heard before, like new hip hop, like wherever I was like, that was where like I learned to like the Migos. And then Rich Homie Quan was like, I listened to all his shit, slapping his shit, because it was like, oh, okay, this is way better than Migos. Even though he was more on like a lot of jacking and stuff, which was like just when I look at it, it was terrible. But like he had like a special place in my heart, like
fast forward. Okay, good.
Working at the pizza shop, Papa Murphy's. I would put my phone in, and so I'm slapping Rich Homie Quan, Kevin Gates, like
okay,
and so I have big respects. The story is super sad.
What do you think his impact on hip hop was? You think he goes down as a legend in hip hop? Because I feel like he's kind of responsible for that whole like, and no dissing. I just feel like he's like a vibe rapper, and him and like Young Thug and them were kind of like that the starting like lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like that, or like my hitter, my motherfucking nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think he has to go down as at least probably one of the top three in that little group, that Migos, Young Thug, Rich Homie Quan. And he was trending right, and then he did that performance with Lil' Kim where they like had him finish the Biggie verse.
And he didn't know the lyrics.
Yeah, and you're sitting there going, damn, how could he not? But I don't know his I don't First of for all, sure know his age.
How can you not, nigga? You knew this whole time. It's not improv night. This is the BET Awards, nigga. You knew what song they said you're gonna go out there with Kim and she's gonna perform this song and you're gonna do Biggie's verse.
Oh yeah, you're like a hip hop enthusiast. You're like, nah, we ain't letting him off the hook for that one.
My nigga. There's no way on BET you didn't know what you were getting on stage to do. There's not a single chance, my nigga. Not a single percentage.
I think I don't think he should have got canceled for that.
I don't either.
I think like if
he disappeared though, nigga. I thought
that was it. And I think because he came back and said like, I don't know who the fuck Biggie Smalls is, which first of all, you probably shouldn't just do that, right? Like, but the youngins were bucking back then. Like it was trendy to be like, fuck history. Nigga, we invented how to pop a Xanax and a fucking oxycodone.
Nigga, we learned how to sip syrup since we was 3.
We stopped. We don't even sip. We pop.
You know what I'm saying? We just take a straight ball. We do Jello shots and scissor.
Oh, fuck.
God damn.
Shout out to Colin Lano with Lano Insurance. He has been a proud sponsor of the Random Realness Show for over a year.
Call Colin if you need home insurance, life insurance, motorcycle insurance, boat insurance.
Call Colin. If you live in Idaho, Utah, Montana, or Oregon, call Colin. Where? 208-639-0412. Call Colin.
Yeah, I think he definitely, especially like my generation, because you're just a smidge older than me.
Yeah.
But like the era or the time he was popping was like such a crucial time. And I'm not like a huge Rich Homie Quan fan, but I respect him for the wave that he had at the time. You know, like at the pinnacle of us being like my group of friends and shit being like in the club and stuff, like this nigga was popping. Like, you couldn't tell us nothing. You know what I'm saying?
The difference between me and you is I'm going to go get it. You know, like, I fucked up the lyric. Damn, I should probably get X for that. But, he had a whole flow.
Yeah.
I think another article that I saw was like, melodic rapper, Rich Homie Quan. And I'm like, no, he's not Juice WRLD. He's not
K-Camp.
Triple X or whatever. Fuck, I can't. XXXTentacion. He's not melodic, suicidal.
Oh, yeah.
He was like.
He's not melodic sad boy. He's melodic like hip hop thug.
Yeah, probably more thugging than Future.
Yeah.
Like Future's like syrup sipping, but he was always just super autistic. Artistic.
No, you said autistic.
No, he was super
artistic.
He's like
you gotta turn into a pirate.
Yeah, he's artistic. So his shit, it never seemed like he was just like, oh, I'm rapping gangster rap. He was like singing, like I'm looking for you with a flashlight. He's doing all types of stuff.
Okay.
But Rich Homie Quan and them, they were like syrup sipping, but like thug, not suicidal. So
yeah, it's just sad because on I know you're I-95 or South 85 South. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I said I-95. 85 South show.
Yeah.
But he was just on there recently, like talking with them and cracking up. You know.
Yeah.
He made a joke about Sammy Sosa looking like Subway turkey meat.
Shut the.
Because he's all like hella pinkish white now.
Yeah.
But DC like fell out and was dying laughing for like 15 minutes off the joke. He's like, but it's just crazy because there's interviews of him like saying, you know, how he struggled with addiction, you know, and how kind of like the rap game kind of like not put him there, but you know, like it's hard to get out of that addiction when you're surrounded in that life.
Yeah, opioids are serious.
Right.
Opioids is
nigga. Look at them. Don't tell me.
No,
yeah.
I know. Like it's like something where if you take your prescription that the doctor gives you, say you broke your leg, he gives you the prescription and he says, "All right, you need to cut these off after 14 days."
And you keep going for 21 days.
Yeah, just because you might need it. It's like after so many days of taking it, you're going into an opioid withdrawal when you stop. And that withdrawal can be like vomiting, constipation, migraines, like shivers and all that type of shit.
Hard to sleep.
And people will be like, whoa, I'll just go take another pill and it's off to the races. And it's like, it's not one of those ones where you can like mess around and not become addicted. It's almost like cigarettes. Like the tobacco companies know after you smoke your 6th cigarette, they got about an 87% chance that we got you.
Yeah, you bet to buy a pack.
You're in the fight of your life. Yeah. And so that whole era of music was playing with codeine, which is opioid. You know, like they can frame it however they want to. Perk, opioid, heroin. You know, like
that
it's
nigga
nothing.
Flashback to hair on. Nigga, calm down.
Like
cool
they relabel it, rebrand it, but at the end of the day, it's heroin.
Right.
And it was cool. And it's like if you say you every night or every weekend
You're
were
sipping codeine.
You were a codeine person.
Right.
By your 20th weekend,
you're now a
in
heroin
your 20s.
addict.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's so fucking sad because the fentanyl coming in, it's not like, oh, you just drank too much.
Yeah,
Like
right.
if you get this one pill that's pressed that you think it's a Percocet, you think it's a oxycodone because it looks like it, because they're trying to make it mimic that so that it can go.
Right.
You take that one, like you always take one. Maybe you're a person, you're taking 4 at a time. You're like, I can't die from this. You pop that, it's over.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I always say. Everybody thinks it's sweet until it's them.
Yeah.
Niggas always think, well, I'm not. They couldn't be me. I could never get a bad pill. I could never do this. It's like, all right, nigga, keep at it.
There was a slogan that I seen on one of the billboards. It's like, good friends can give you a bad pill, because all you're vetting off of is, oh, this is my homie that I know him, and he's supposed to know where he's getting it from, supposedly, but it's a good friend to a good friend to a good friend. All it takes is like 7 degrees of separation.
Nigga, have you ever heard of the telephone game?
Yes.
Perfect
Over there.
sense. Perfect sense.
And so, yeah.
R.I.P. Rich homie Quan. Shit's
Yeah.
wild. Honestly, I kind of was like thrown off when I saw it. I was like, damn, nigga, like, for real. And then I get on Twitter, because you know Twitter don't never miss.
Yeah.
Them niggas be on it like, ooh-wee. And then I saw everybody posting. I was just like, damn.
And
His DJ just was playing his shit like 2 nights ago or the other night. Like his lifelong DJ just playing lifestyle bump and the whole crowd singing, and he's just sitting there recording, like singing along with it. But it's just like, damn, dog. Like, so many people cared, like loved you for you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Sad as shit. Because that's genuinely why people, I feel, do drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, to either cope with shit or whatever the case may be. And it's like, nigga, we love you for you. Just be you.
Yeah.
You don't got to be like, if you're hurt, nigga, I still love you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but another RIP. This one's a big one.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say? I mean, they're both big, but James Earl Jones,
Yeah.
my nigga Mufasa
Yeah.
from the original Lion King, nigga.
There was one silver lining from this that I was like, as a half black man
Right.
or of a black ethnicity, was that he lived to 93. And I'm like, hell fucking yeah. Like,
That's what you want to hear.
hell yeah.
yeah.
He really living it. Like, I believe I looked this up with my son the other day, and it was the average age of a black man is 68.
Okay.
68.
So 25 extra years, guys. That's fire for them.
Like super fire, and it's obviously it's like sad that is the, because I believe I think like a white male was like 82, Hispanic was no white male 76, Hispanic like 74, but 10 years, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
that's crazy. So he's living to 93, iconic.
Yeah. Nigga, Sandlot, Mufasa off of Lion King. He was on multiple Lion Kings.
Dark Vader.
Darth Vader off of motherfucking Star Wars.
Chamber.
Nigga. Be ready.
I am your father.
Papa.
It's me, son.
I'm missing you, nigga. Goddamn. Just kidding.
I
This
left those
nigga-
Jordans. I left those Jordans on the step. Those were for you.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, me and your mom was going through some problems. Okay,
Coming to America.
coming to him.
You said Star
He's the
Wars.
dad. He's the dad, right?
He's the king, nigga.
Yeah.
King of Coming to America.
93, and he was a big nigga.
Field of Dreams.
Big nigga, 93.
Field of Dreams. You ever seen that? You build it, they will come.
Yeah.
Field of Dreams.
Yeah.
Motherfucking Meteor Man. Is that the okay? First black superhero. Yes or no? Would you say
Probably, yeah.
Maybe.
What was Blank Man?
Was that first? And I don't know if that's a superhero, nigga. That's a knockoff Batman, nigga.
Don't fucking disrespect. Blank Man was doing his thing.
Goody gumdrops. Yes, did you?
You said Meteor Man?
Meteor Man.
Meteor
Man.
I spelled it. MEATY. Meteor Man.
Meat. Nigga hungry. MEAT. Or mayonnaise, nigga. Meter mayonnaise, fat nigga. But yeah, that's wild. I was it's crazy because he like those like Lion King, Sandlot, Coming to America. Oh, he was on the first Conan. Conan
the Barbarian.
Yeah,
God.
first Conan. But Star Wars, like all those movies, obviously came out like before when I was like a kid. But my nigga, what?
It was close.
What?
Meteor Man was 1993. Blank Man was 1994. He was hot. He probably made Blank Man to
He said, "Nah,
rival
fuck
that.
this shit. You know what we got."
Yeah.
He said, "Give me some fucking junk in the goddamn sweater, and I'm a motherfucking superhero." But yeah, shit's crazy. He plays the blind dude in Sandlot with the big dog.
Yep. I heard this on the news today. He sold his voice to a company, so I think they're gonna try to like use it like AI. They're like, how many people will, or I mean, how many shows will he be in, or like cartoons or something?
Okay, which would be fire.
I want to know what that deal was like. I'm actually interested in seeing like right before you go, like sell it off.
Yeah, use my shit and run with it.
Yeah, people probably will reject it.
Yeah,
I don't think I would want something that's just like using his voice,
even though he's gone.
Because
but that's
it's
the
like
thing
it's
is,
not,
if it's animated, you wouldn't care because it's not like. Even like I would feel like you wouldn't give a fuck if it was animated, even though it came out after he was gone.
Ooh.
You know,
a part of me is like, I don't want that voice to take the voice of some other actor, because it's usually some comedian that's getting like, or something along those lines, or some other actor that's getting paid to use the voice, and so it's like this company.
Do you think whose voice is more memorable or notable to you, him or Morgan Freeman? Look at nigga
I'm leaning towards Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman, okay. And if you had a autobiography or a biography or documentary story about you, whose voice would you use?
I think Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
Yeah, he just sounds like
that nigga played Black Jesus, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
His voice is not as deep. Like when I hear Earl Jones, I'm thinking like primitive jungle, Africa. For some reason,
that's just what's coming. I know, and that's what I like about it is because you can tell he's a nigga. Morgan Freeman, I can't. You old whitewash ass nigga.
I think you can tell he's black.
No, you can't, nigga.
Yeah.
Close your eyes and I'm going to start talking like Morgan Freeman.
I think you can. Like my, I feel like my biography would be more like modern. And so.
All right, random.
Go ahead.
If you had to pick anybody to do your autobiography or do your documentary, whose voice are you using? It could be anybody.
Man, I don't know who I sound like.
No, not who you sound like.
I would hope somebody.
If you wanted anybody to tell your story, not sound like you. Anybody to tell your story, like if they were doing a voiceover of your movie, like doing a Morgan Freeman or a James.
Oh, Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart, you would. You're old Kevin Hart. You pipsqueak ass nigga, boy. Oh, high pitch Kevin Hart, nigga. Oh my god, I'll talk to you later.
I just think that. For the scenes and stuff, how it would look, it would be that. Because it's going to be comedy. I use comedy my whole life to like...
No, you're not even funny, nigga. I'm just joking. I love you.
I'm funny in real life. I mean, I'm funny everywhere.
He said, "Turn this camera off. I'll show you funny." I would probably do Bernie Mac or Dave Chappelle.
Okay, I was thinking, I was Cat Williams. I feel like those two.
Okay, Cat Williams would be nice.
All right.
But anyways, R.I.P. my boy,
Both those.
James Earl Jones and motherfucking Rich Homie Quan. What do you know Rich Homie Quan's real name? So we can pay the proper respect. You know what I'm saying?
I know he played baseball. I know that he was actually really good at baseball.
Really?
Yeah. Like I almost want to say he had a little. Oh my! I can't fucking do it. I feel fucking bad. I don't even know if.
Let me see.
I can't. I'm not gonna fuck. I'm not butchering the shit.
Dog, you can't say that.
You can't either.
Yes, I can.
What is it?
DeQuantes Devontae Lamar.
Okay.
With your goof ass.
Let me see. Why did I want to say DeQuavius?
I know.
I don't know.
Because that's that Morgan Freeman coming out of you.
So you said DeQuantes? No, DeQuantes. How did you say it again? DeQuantes. Stop, nigga.
DeQuantes.
What did you say?
I said DeQuantes.
You said DeQuantes?
Yeah, let me see again.
DeQuantes?
Yeah, DeQuantes.
Okay.
Devontae.
Lamar.
You got Lamar. That was an easy one.
Lamar is easy. I probably would have got Devontae if I would have looked harder.
DeQuavius Lamar Javarius.
1990. Let's go.
This nigga. R.I.P. That's a crazy name, though.
Yeah.
That's a dope spelling, though. I like it.
Yeah.
DeQuantes.
Rich Homie Quan.
That's how he gave his name.
Baseball.
Quan. DeQuantes. Yeah. We need to follow up with the James Earl Jones, see what that nigga got paid for his voice. For his voice rights.
Serious.
But NFL kicked off this past week. Got my ass kicked in fantasy football. Per usual. I can't ever fucking seem to stay healthy. Niggas just be getting hurt first week, every year.
Hold up, what are we talking about?
I just changed the fantasy football.
Okay.
I just changed my name to Here We Go Again because I got 3 niggas questionable already. So
what are the 3?
Lamar
Jackson's questionable?
They say he's just sore, but you never know. They get fantasy. You'd be like, oh, he's got a turf toe, can't play. So
okay.
Got Lamar, questionable. Devon Chain, the running back for Miami, questionable. Rome Odunze, wide receiver for Chicago, questionable.
I saw that.
I'm just, I'm fucking over it, dog. I'm sick of donating. But I can't be as sick as Deshaun Watson is.
Okay.
Because you said there was some shit lingering.
Okay, so I
thought the nigga was scot-free.
He was. This isn't one of them. This is a whole different one. This one is on the dating scene. Okay. Now, when I first seen it, I was like, okay, let me read this. And I'm gonna read it or do my best to read it. Because I want to get your live reaction to this part of the article.
I appreciate you keeping it real and saying when I do my best to read it because we know what's coming.
Sponsored by Happy Productions. Okay, this is a Happy Gilmore production today, Junior. Okay, it says according to the lawsuit, which was filed in Harris County, Texas, the alleged actions occurred before Watson and a woman who goes by I don't even know how to say that. Basically goes by Jane Doe in the court filing were set to have dinner at the woman's apartment. The lawsuit states that Watson met the woman, a single mother, at a Houston restaurant and bar, managed to get her phone number, and initially attempted to have her meet him at the Houston Galleria for a date. Reluctant to meet Watson in public, the woman instead agreed to a dinner date at her apartment. According to the lawsuit, on the evening of the date, she said Watson had trouble finding her apartment and began aggressively yelling and screaming at her on the phone, saying he didn't have time for this. The lawsuit alleges that while applying makeup in the bathroom, the woman then found Watson completely naked on her bed, laying face down on his stomach. Watson then requested...
Oh my God, bro.
Watson then requested that the woman massage his buttocks, and the woman... Okay, right. And the woman tried to appease Watson by rubbing his back rather than his buttocks, according to the lawsuit. Watson then turned over and continued to demand that Jane Doe massage him, gesturing from his knees to his groin. According to the lawsuit, the woman told Watson that she was not a masseuse, to which Watson asked her what she wanted to do instead, the suit alleges. Before the woman could answer, Watson partially disrobed Jane Doe and penetrated her vagina without consent, implicit or explicit, according to the lawsuit, which also alleges that Watson sexually assaulted the woman for several minutes before she escaped and grabbed a heavy piece of decor for self-defense. Watson then stormed out of Jane Doe's apartment, according to the lawsuit.
What do you think? Because I think until this nigga gets arrested and is in trouble, niggas are just, I think, grabbing that money. It's no, I don't think it's a coincidence that it just happened to be along the lines of another massage. Like, this nigga wouldn't have learned his lesson already.
This is all in 2020, so I think it's all in that
same time period.
Same time period. So this is like, it's all in the same time period. Here's another fact from the article. It's the same lawyer that had the women aren't the same. This is a completely new person, but the lawyer that's bringing the case is the exact same lawyer that brought the other 23 cases.
So the lawyer just hates this nigga.
He just keeps loading up and coming back.
God damn.
I don't think there's any right way to like answer or really like debate this, because it's like, if it's true, it's
not a joke.
It's not a
it's not a joking matter at all.
And if you are quick to like crucify, like truly, you know what I mean, and he's innocent, then it's like it's just as bad for him and his people. When I clicked on this article and read it, I was like almost thinking like, is this a skit out of like Key and Peele? Or Saturday Night Live.
No way it's happening or something's popping up. Another issue.
Yeah, like, okay, I get it. You're at the masseuse parlor and that's what you do. Now when you're on dates, I was thinking, oh, he's going to derobe. I thought I was going to say derobe. And he's just like, there, you know, it's showtime or something crazy like that. Like,
suck me, beautiful.
Normal, not normal, but just like you'd be like, okay, he really bold.
Right.
But it's like laying down, ass cheeks up. Like asking to get my buttocks massage. Just
hold on.
What?
Your buttocks or your buttocks?
Buttocks.
He said, "I got my butt and my ox cord massaged." Shit was crazy. The ox felt crazy good, but the butt was a little rough.
So okay,
butt-ox.
Okay. So I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah, that's some freaky deaky shit.
Then we go back to the last time, or not last time, there's been multiple times where it's like, they're like, oh, you know, this is how R. Kelly was getting down. And you're like, not Kels. You know, you're like, not R. Kelly, not fucking Space Jam, not I Believe I Can Fly. And then it was that cynical.
It was.
You know what I mean? And so like,
I believe I can fly. I believe nobody kills good.
So it's like if this ends up being true, this is one of the most diabolical
humans in the building. Nigga, what's wrong with him?
Like he's making Tiger Woods look like a saint. You know what I mean?
All he did was cheat on his wife.
But remember, like, hold on. You thought about Tiger Woods, right?
Right.
And you thought, like, hey, this is how he holds himself. Like there's no chink in the armor. And then it's like, oh, damn, T Woods is like getting down.
Right.
I mean, he's out here. He's at every local IHOP.
He's trying to dig down cafe hosts.
He's everywhere. He fucking at pretzel time in the mall. Like, man, he's gonna knock him down. And so this would, like, because of how, like, the fetish seems so interesting to be like, why do you have to go in on that angle? Like, why do you have to ask get your buttocks massaged before you can then turn over and be like, I want to take it to this other thing?
Yeah, like what? First of all, what grown man wants his buttocks massaged? That's the weirdest shit I've ever heard in my life. Squeeze them, spread them apart. Oh yeah, deeper. What are you talking about, nigga? That's the weirdest shit ever. And you want your ass cheeks massaged? Quit being polite, niggas. Buttocks over here. I'll punch you in the face. Say buttocks one more time. This nigga wanted his ass cheeks spread and beat and massaged and rubbed on.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Well, allegedly. This is allegedly. This is allegedly. Okay. We just talking.
Oh, my bad. We lost it right there. Go ahead. I was zoned up.
So I think, like, the standard textbook is usually you offering to massage
but right.
No. Like, just like massage for massage, and then that can, it's like Netflix and chill. Like, massage is like,
oh, you don't usually just get butt ass naked when you're on the first date. have that thing tooted up, ready for a cheek rub. I thought I was the only weird one.
That's why it seemed like it was almost like a Key and Peele skit where he's like, poop, poop. He's like, no more pumps. He's like if they took that Deshaun Watson case, right, and they wanted to make a spoof of it, this is the story that they would write. They'd be like, bro, why do you always busting in here, laying face down, ass cheeks
back
up,
arched?
Like,
oh my god!
They're like, you're at McDonald's. Why are you asking for this? He's like, hey, this is what hey.
Well, it makes sense if the nigga's now going through another case because he played like shit on Sunday. Yeah, like absolutely. Oh yeah, y'all played him, right? Yeah. How'd he look?
I mean, he didn't look
very mediocre,
great,
huh?
But I wouldn't want this shit on my head all the time either.
But I feel you.
know, like,
I'm not saying he's not right for playing like shit, but you could tell the nigga's going through it again. He was CJ Stroud before CJ Stroud. That nigga was supposed to be the new wave and got derailed, and nigga ain't been the same since. Keeps getting derailed. On a lighter note, yeah, another nigga getting in trouble. Tyreek Hill. You seen him?
I heard about the situation.
Okay.
I heard the audio tape, but didn't see the audio tape. Like, I was listening to Club Shay Shay. Right. And so they played it. But I wasn't watching it, so I couldn't see. And so I guess let me know what you think. Have you seen the actual?
I saw the video.
Okay.
The body cam from the cops came out.
Yeah.
So, long story short, Tyreek Hill broke a law in the stadium, like on the way in the entrance to the stadium in his car. Speeding, whatever. Gets pulled over. The cop comes up to his window, somewhat knocks aggressively on the window. Mind you, this nigga's in a Ferrari. He's like, bro,
blacked out windows?
Yeah, no, he just rolls his window down like.
But the windows, they have tint to where you can't see.
You can see him, but it's not like limo tint, right? Okay. But he's like, wait, rolls his window and he's like, hey man, you don't gotta knock so hard on my shit, like, you know, like, come on, bro, like, da-da-da. And he's like, I need to see you, da-da-da. And he just like, cop just ignores him. Where Tyreek fucked up, he rolled his window back up. Obviously, that's not gonna do anything besides make the nigga knock on your window again. Yeah. Well, he rolls his window back down, tells the cop, blah, blah, blah. Like, you just need to relax. Like, you knocking all hard on my shit. Da, 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 da. And the cop's like, actually, you know what? Just get out. Because he asked him like 4 times, give me your ID. Give me your ID. Give me your ID. Mm-hmm. And he's like, you know what? Just get out of the car. And so another cop comes up, opens the door, and they like yank him out, basically push him down on the car, like aggressively put him down on the concrete. Mm-hmm. The nigga's little. Like, yeah, he's an NFL player, but he's 5'9". My nigga, like, he's little as fuck.
5'9" or 5'5"?
Either one, nigga. He's little. And so they got like 2 cops. The 2 cops like wrestle him to the ground, put his arms behind his back and like knee all in his neck and stuff, and then they stand him up, and you could tell one of his teammates drive by, and he's like, hey, Brody, they're over here hemming me up for nothing. Call such and such, you know, like call, I'm assuming.
Call Drew.
Yeah, oh yeah, call Drew. Yeah, there you go, call Drew. Or you could call Colin.
Call 208-639-0412. Yeah.
But he's like, call Drew. I'm assuming that's like the team, like legal department.
No, he's an agent.
Regardless.
Yeah. Drew handles it.
Yeah, nigga,
it's like calling Saul.
It's like calling
Colin.
Figure it out, right. Well, his homeboy pulls over and he's like starts talking to the cops, and one of the cops is just getting brolic. You could tell he's just like being ignorant, like not. I'm sure you could hear
it from the thing.
He's just being ignorant, but he's just like being super aggressive. And then they're like trying to tell his teammate, "Hey, you can't park here. Like you're in the street." Da, 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 da. And he's like on the phone with Drew, and he's like blah blah blah. Like, yo, yeah, they're him beating on him and blah blah blah. And the one cop's like telling him like, yeah, you just gotta move, you know. And the other one that's being brolic, he's like, give me your ID. Give me your ID. Oh, no, give me your ID. And he's like, he's telling me to leave. And he's like trying to tell the other, like, he's telling me that I can leave. Like, your partner is saying that I can leave.
Yeah.
But you could just tell my nigga was.
He was on one.
He said,
he wanted everybody.
He said, oh, you NFL. He said, I was supposed to make it. I was supposed to be the best kicker that ever was. You niggas took over.
Yeah, there was when I was hearing it, Tyreek was like, my knee, I just had knee surgery. And he's like telling him, he's like, you guys need to chill. Like,
but I'm thinking you did because you're about to go.
Well, he's saying that he's had surgery within the last like 2 years or whatever,
nigga,
and he's
you
like,
out here running wind sprints, niggas. Don't use that. I don't. That's another thing I didn't like.
It's
being a pussy. Stop.
But that's awkwardness. When he's running, he's controlled his movements.
Yeah.
But when somebody's throwing you on the ground,
sprinting 20 miles an hour and just stops, that's hell. That's just fucking regular.
But his muscles are where they need to be. When you're getting put on the ground, you could have one leg out. That's how most people get injured.
Oh yeah.
It's always when it's outside of your normal activities.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because of the habeas corpus.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The double jeopardy.
In Miami.
Yeah.
I feel you. So, when he got hemmed up, because I'm in fantasy, I don't have him, but reports came out instantly. He's going to play, Oh, he got detained. Everybody thinks detained means arrested. No, he just got handcuffs put on him and let go.
Yeah.
So... why
was that dude being so strong with the give me your ID? Give me your ID.
And it's a little Cuban cat too, and so you could tell he's just probably had no authority growing up, or I don't know. Man. You know how they get. I hate seeing a nigga win.
Yeah, just don't.
But so then we start talking like, oh, Tyreek's gonna go crazy, right? He's the type of player that like likes that chip, that extra chip. Did he go crazy?
I think he did. I know he had an 80-yard touchdown.
7 receptions.
Yeah.
130 and a tug. After his touchdown, you know what he did?
What?
Behind the back arrested celebration.
Yeah.
Which we called too. Guaranteed we're like, oh yeah, he's for sure going behind the back, getting put on the ground or something. He's doing if he scores, he's for sure doing a arrest celebration or detained celebration. Shout out to Tyreek.
Okay. In the morning when you had read it, were you thinking, okay, this is completely unreasonable? And then after watching the video, did it move it to more of like a jump ball for you, or are you still leaning 70-30 in the favor of Tyreek?
I think, and I don't like to play the profile card, but I think in that setting, you know who's who. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
if you see a athletic African American driving to something fast or driving a foreign car or something expensive or exotic,
Right in front of the stadium.
it's probably, you should probably know this is yes, he broke the law, but I'm just going to tell him, like, hey, you need to slow it down, blah, blah, blah. For him to be upset about them tapping on the window, it's like, nigga, what did you expect? If you didn't roll the window down, right? You shouldn't have rolled it back up. But for them to get as carried away as they did, I'm still not rocking with it.
Yeah.
So I think they were in the wrong. I think it obviously could have been de-escalated or just avoided in general.
Yep.
But I don't think he's in the wrong for feeling some type of way. Nigga, if I spent $250 or however $300,000 on a fucking card, nigga, you better have gloves on if you want to touch my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But how the cop got super brolic towards him at the end and then towards his teammate, just like officially put the stamp on it for me. I'm just like, yeah, you clearly never had. You were like the kid that got bullied in junior high or high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You wanted to make sure that you knew that you had the ultimate power in that situation.
Right.
And it didn't matter who you were.
Right.
It doesn't matter that you're on 40 million screens right now.
Right.
Like, you do what I say. And it was like,
did you see that the cop got put on leave?
no, I didn't. I seen an article that said that they wanted him to be fired. And so I didn't
he got
know.
put on leave
Got
like
put on
a
leave.
couple hours later or after the game or some shit. But
Okay. I don't think they're probably going to fire him. I don't.
he's not working at the Dolphins games anymore. That's
Yeah,
for
they're going
goddamn
to keep
sure.
him out of that
Yeah.
vicinity.
Oh, the
Like,
game's on. You go to the other side of the city, please and thank you.
yeah, he might fuck around and be in Tampa.
So I said, all right. Said, oh, it's in Dade County. Need you to go to the other side of South Beach. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
While we're on the football subject, NFL, biggest platform of the football.
Yes.
Some could argue that it's the biggest sports event of the year.
Yeah.
In Louisiana this year.
Yes.
I've been loving the hip hop. Been loving the, I feel like it's an obvious no-brainer. Hip hop and football go hand in hand. Hip hop and basketball. It's just like a culture thing that just mingle.
Yep.
Lil Wayne, who's been from Louisiana, been wanting, dying, damn near begging to do a Super Bowl performance, was passed on during this year's Super Bowl performance for who other than Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Okay. At first, when somebody was saying Lil Wayne getting snubbed, I'm like, did they already? But I kept missing the New Orleans side. They kept flashing in front of my eyes. Like I was like, I wasn't. And then I'm like, oh yeah, okay,
Duh.
this is duh.
Right. It's
But Kendrick had the biggest
song of the year.
of the last like 10,
I'd say of
20,
the decade
like the
plus,
decade of hip hop of late. And so like just it's such a phenomenon what's taking place. I just hope that it still has legs by the time February comes around, because
It's already lost legs. When's the last time you heard it? I've been listening. I have the radio on in the car too, and they used to play it every day, every 5 minutes. And now I haven't heard it in a minute. But
yeah,
I just think it's crazy because, like, I don't think it's debatable that Lil Wayne is a top 5 of all time artists,
yeah,
and to do it in his state or his city is state. I guess I don't know if it's in the city, but to do it in the state and him not even be considered, I guess I don't know. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I don't know, but Kendrick Lamar's already been at a Super Bowl.
Yes, he has.
So,
and they usually have they ever really done anybody that's like kind of new, like that's like not like super iconic?
No.
Right, like all the hip hops that they've done so far, or like R&B songers, are like.
Last year was Dr. Dre.
Was it Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre and Eminem for the
Snoop Dogg,
LA, and Kendrick. That was last year, and then Rihanna was the year before.
Justin Timberlake was 1 year.
Yeah,
I'm just saying he's like R&B, like.
But I'm
gonna have to say for sure it's a snub. Now that I'm thinking about it,
I would agree. And you know who else? Like, think how lit the stadium would be, or just Louisiana. Like, because a majority of the people that are going to be at the game are going to be people that have money from Louisiana, right?
Yes, and if there are people like my age, your age, that now have the money to be going to the Super Bowl,
right,
there are going to be more Lil Wayne fans than there would be Kendrick Lamar fans. Kendrick Lamar is like potentially
24 and under,
one lower than Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's like 35 and up, or 33 and up, right. For sure. Like,
but you know what would have had this shit rocking if Lil Wayne was headlining and then brought Boosie out?
I think Boosie's gonna be there regardless.
I don't think. I think he's more hood than Lil Wayne, my nigga, and he's not as big of a name.
Okay, Kendrick Lamar with this last concert that you guys put on repeat for me like 63 times. Look, he did it again. He did it again. Look, he brought him out. Oh, they're shooting dice over there in the corner. No,
hold on. You hear that?
Shut the fuck up.
Psst. I see dead people. Mustard on the beat, whole beat, whole feet, whole hundred in the beat, my fault, go ahead.
Okay. I can see him he's going to bring out Lil Wayne. I think he's going to go and get the artist from the city. Like, he's going to rewrite this wrong. Like, in a sense, rewrite this wrong because that's how, like, real he is.
But I feel like that's the thing. It's more of a disrespect for me to reach out to.
It's so disrespectful.
Like, it's like, oh, this nigga had to ask if I want to do the Super Bowl in my own state. This nigga who's been here for 12 years, nigga, I've been here for 30. The fuck you talking about?
Let me call this. He's gonna bring out Lil Wayne's gonna be there. Drake's gonna be there too. They're they're squashing it.
You want to bet $5? That Drake's there too.
He's gonna have a verse out there somehow. Yeah,
he's playing Not Like Us 5 times at the Super Bowl.
They're probably gonna sing it together, saying that the whole world's not like
Shut the
us.
fuck up. Oh my god. Poor little Jimmy. Poor little Jimmy. Yeah, I think it's a snub for sure. I think the same respects you give Dr. Dre, you have to give Lil Wayne in that state.
Easily. Like, even...
It's like, nigga, you let Dr. Dre pick his own shit, and I get that Dr. Dre is more, I don't want to say commercial, but he's more professionally and commercial. Like, he gives a fuck what people think business-wise. Lil Wayne, this is what's in my cup is in my cup. So you're a heroin addict and you want us to be a sponsor? No, nigga, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just doesn't give a fuck. And that giving a fuck of people, you giving a fuck of what people's perspective is of you in Hollywood gets you a lot farther than, like, look at Kendrick Lamar. If that nigga gave a fuck, he would be one of the biggest artists in the world. And he already is one of the biggest artists in the world with not giving a fuck. You know, so I don't know. I just think it's fucked up. Because if that nigga, God forbid, if Lil Wayne were to die tomorrow, niggas would be like, how was he not, you know, how was he not even going to be on the Super Bowl? Or how do we, you know, they would guarantee switch it to where like, oh, we were going to make Lil Wayne the Super Bowl, you know, like, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't. Fucking poor. Weezy, baby.
What songs is Kendrick Lamar gonna be able to do at a halftime show besides
Not Like Us?
Yeah,
Not Like Us. However you say Not Like Us in Spanish.
Is there a way to like him do like a remix where there's more people on there?
I'm sure.
So
that might be low key. I'm not gonna lie. Mm-hmm. That might be the wave. Because I think Lil Wayne will be out there for sure. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if you've noticed Lil Wayne when he comes and does like NBA halftime shows or whatever, he'll just like it'll be like a rock band or whatever, like a super popular song, and this nigga will come out and just have a new verse or like spitting towards it. So I could see them doing Not Like Us, and then Lil Wayne come out and freestyle a verse or spit his verse for that.
What if they plan the snub where they're like, hey, we'll say this so that everybody's super angry about it, and we literally spread it all across the world in 2 seconds because this whole debate,
nigga,
which is better than saying, hey, we're not including Kendrick this year, we're going Lil Wayne. You're getting 2 birds with 1 stone because everybody's buying the tickets like, we're going to see Wayne, but we're also going to see Kendrick Lamar.
I don't know, cousin.
So fucking.
I think you're overthinking it.
There's just so many smoke and mirrors that happens. That
Hurricane Chris, dude, he makes better music than 50 Cent. You saw that?
No,
that's what he's saying recently. He was mad at 50 Cent.
He had the one song. It was a smacker, but it doesn't beat Wankster.
It beats Get Rich or Die Trying's whole fucking album, buddy.
That's what he said.
I would assume. I don't know. But he's saying he makes better music than him, so it has to be that, right?
Is he talking now?
I don't know. Because he might got him, huh?
I'm just saying, 50 don't even do music. He does movies, you know? Like trying to...
Because he had to retire because he got murdered by Kanye in streams, sales, nigga. You forgot?
50 Cent did?
Yeah, you forgot, didn't you?
No, I mean, after that first album...
Because you were over there glazing him.
No.
It's okay.
Yeah, take me to the candy shop.
J-Dot will lick your lollipop. He ain't gonna drip no drops.
When he turned back into Ja Rule, I knew it was
he said, what we do is between me and you. Give it to me, baby, nice and slow. Climb on top, ride like you in the rodeo. You ain't never heard a sound like this before, cause I ain't never put it down like this. Soon as I come through the door, she get to pulling on my zipper. It's like it's a race. Who can get undressed quicker? Isn't it ironic how erotic it is? That was my shit. Was that was my shit?
He said, massacre.
No, God,
$12.99.
Oh, God.
Hastings.
For real, get you one. RP to Hastings too, nigga. Goddamn. Oh, shit. Episode 89, cousin. Been a real one. Did you have fun today?
I had a great time.
I had a freaking blast, buddy. I'm your host, Chaim. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Episode 89. You know, we drop every Saturday. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit that alert, top corner, one of these. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, do something, help us out. You know, every little bit counts. My co-host,
J. White, the Fi Guy. Remember to spend less than you make, invest the rest.
Make it quick. You know what I'm saying? Again, we love y'all. We'll see you guys next week. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. We out.